Reformation theme visible and known to different age groups and different groups. Last year, maybe some of you were in ETIC and you heard the presentation about Gustav, our Minecraft server. It was a colleague, Gustav, who held it there. And we are working on this. Is like a continuous work from a team presented. Welcome. But firstly, what is Minecraft? If that's unknown to any of you, you can say that it's probably the most popular game, but at least in Finland, among 6 to 10 years old children. It's like creative Lego, a big virtual playground where you can build things, you can dig, and you can. There's also a thing that you can build and try to survive. You can play it in different modes, creative mode or survival mode. And a focus is on creativity, and I think that's also so popular. So you can build these kind of different constructions and buildings. There are replicas from several real places. It goes about 20 euros to play it on PC. So then Fizzlecraft, what is that? You can say that it's a Minecraft server. To play Minecraft, you do it always on some, or if you want to play it in the multiplayer version to meet each other persons, you play it on a server, and there are different servers upheld by private persons and also by organizations, and this you can call it the church Minecraft server. I'll put on this video in the background. So this Fizzlecraft server, it has been up a good year now, and there are some biblical content. During Easter there has been you can follow Jesus to the tomb and so on. And also one interesting thing was this video captures a congregation in Vantaa. They have held a club gathering for children on the server. This is a video from the first time they met, and they built some things, and they played and they prayed together there. And they have kept on with this club for the year, and I checked them and got some feedback from the leaders, and they thought it has went well. Now they are keeping their prayer here at the end of the first session. You get to learn some Finnish, but maybe something is familiar. Yritetään käydä vai?
Herra siunaa meitä ja varjele meitä. Herra kirkasta kasvusi meille ja ole meille armollinen. Herra käänny kasvusi meidän puolelle ja anna meille sinun rauhasi. Isän, Pojan ja Pyhän Hengen. Aamen.
Amen. Amen.
Amen. They are communicating with us.
I have never played Minecraft. Do you have this like an avatar? They had this avatar. It was sitting there. Are they having some kind of model that they say that is me in Minecraft?
Yes. You have your own figure.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And you move around with it.
Okay.
We get to that in a moment. Also, you can see it even more. The new thing now, when the Reformation year is coming, is that we have built a room which we call Luthercraft, There you can find some buildings from Luther's time. You can write your own thesis. We have made a quiz. It's like a tunnel. You see questions, and if you take the wrong answer, you go the wrong way. If you take the right answer, you go the right way.
Struck by the lightning, maybe? Struck by the lightning. Like
Struck by the lightning. No, we didn't manage to get that there, but and I hope that we could meet now Martin Luther himself there. So. Let's see. Sometime today. Does anybody know how can we manage to create more light here? In Minecraft there are days and there are nights, and during night it's dark and it's night now, but there is this cheat where you can put it, make it just okay now, yes. Okay, here we have Luther himself also, and we are now in the yard of Luther House. We now have made it in these signs are in Finnish and in okay. Martin Luther, he says, welcome to the Luther Craft. Thank you. What's up? Or what do you want to ask him? We'll see if he can show us around. Show us around, please.
So is Anton Martin
Luther is also always busy. Just lost my hammer. Okay. Okay. But we can see if he follows us. This is, as I said, the home of Martin Luther. Here we have made a timeline about Luther's life. There are yet some unfinished buildings here, he says. These signs are now at least in Finnish and Swedish, but we're working if we could get some of the material in English as well. But basically this is the thought that schools could use this. They can go on their lessons here and let the students check it out. On the other floor, you can get to know which hymns he wrote. This is only in Finnish for the moment. So. Okay, and I can show you this quiz we have made. Martin is flying. He's so fast. Okay, this the width. The Swedish version is downstairs, so it's very dark here. Still more down. Okay, and it's like this. Where did Martin Luther live? Finland, Germany. Okay, Finland, yes. Sorry. Okay, there's just a spider web. Okay, then we proceed. Right, go, proceed. And then we can proceed to the next question. Which year did he born? And we're going to prepare a paper where this information will be, and the students can read it beforehand, and then they can do this. Here are some 10 questions. Martin says 3 questions. Which subject did he study? Theology or law? I remember it would be law, yes. He was not a theologist. And this continues, and when you finish it, you come to the table, and Martin says there, sit with me and drink some beer. Let's go to the... He wrote some theses on a wall also, or on the doors. I'm gonna take... you can move to different places by writing this warp command, and then your character will change place. So now we come to the beginning. I'm going to point there. We have this thesis wall, if I find it. There it is. Where the children can go and write their own thesis about what they feel that is important in church. Here are some instruction signs. Luther made these. And here you can write what you feel is important in. So should we make a Ekik sign here? What would it be? What would be important? Free web, free Wi-Fi in the church.
Yes.
Maybe. Free Wi-Fi in the churches. Greetings from Ekik. Okay. And then we have made a sign.
Is it a cow?
A cow is here, yes. He's making some noise. And then this volunteer showed up, and he started to build the church. This, with what is it called? The church where Martin Luther put up his thesis. And it's not finished yet, but I think this will be quite a good replica of the real church. And you can also get to know the church by coming here to Luther Craft. So these kind of things we're trying to make, and try to tell about them to the schools and the teachers there. So hopefully they will use some of this material during the year. Peter.
Do you have any statistics how much users of Flames are in Minecraft?
There are some statistics, yes, about how many come to the server,
Okay.
but this Luthercraft is not yet advertised when it's been in the building phase, so that we don't know much about. But I think that there can be maybe 100 per week on the server. And you can, about the server, you can say that it's a good behavior server where no swearing is allowed and you shouldn't destroy other person's buildings. And there are these grown-ups in the background that keep the order, and there are rules how you should be in the server.
Are you paying for this server? Are you administrating it, or how is it working?
There are some costs to keep up a server, but they are not. It's not much, I figure. As a
But are the Finnish church owning this server, or?
Yeah, you can say that there is an organization within the Lutheran Church and the parish union in Helsinki, and some organization which makes the Lastenkirkko Children's Church, and they make these kinds of web projects, and this is one of their projects.
So, who's actually doing the building?
Pardon?
Sorry, you answered this already, but who is building the spaces?
My colleague, who is behind this Martin Luther figure now,
Okay.
back in Helsinki, so he is very good at it. So he has built quite a lot of the Luther house. But this church, it was some volunteer who started to build it, and I don't know who that is. And on the server, the Pisocraft server, there is this 14, 15 years old guy who is pretty much involved in working with us with the server, and he is very talented builder.
But the person operating the Martin Luther avatar is an employee of the Church of Finland? Is that right?
He is an employee, yes.
Okay. And is he always wandering around the space?
No, just now when we had this presentation. No, Marcus makes a lot of... He was here presenting Pisocraft last year also, so... Any last question to Martin Luther? We can still ask him, or you can ask me also.
So it's Marcus Cartano who is actually Martin Luther here. Are you going to switch the name to Martin Luther, or will you always remain Marcus Cartano? Or is that a point of discussion?
Well, we made up this half an hour ago that he could show up here,
Oh.
and it would be a fun thing. So we managed to change the nickname when we write things to each other, you see there. But the name on the head, we couldn't change. So.
Have you looked at all at Habbo Hotel?
Yes, I think we worked with the Habbo Hotel a couple of years ago.
Yes, it was a few years ago. I remember being involved with studying a Christian online community, and some of the people in that community had got into Habbo Hotel, which at the time was a thing that lots and lots of people were playing with. And in the world, they built a church and all kinds of things you could do. And one of the comments about that, the kind of critical comments, within this community I was studying was that it was weird, is maybe putting it a bit strongly, but it was a little odd maybe for people to be spending quite so much time wandering around in a child-focused world, basically pretending to be children. What sort of church oversights do you have, or whatever, for this project?
Church oversight.
The church, the service were maintained by the church.
So it's maintained by the church, and you have some volunteers, which is a good idea.
Volunteers are involved also, yes.
Can I just check? Are we broadcasting this event online, or is that?
We are, yeah.
Okay. And do you have prayer services in Gustav? I think we heard lots of kids saying,
Prayer services.
Yes.
They have held some kind of gatherings, but not recently.
It looked like when you showed us a video earlier, I could hear everybody saying amen.
Yes, yes. This was the club for the children that one congregation has started up during the year, and they had this prayer service after their as a program on their club, and we offer this Pisocraft server space to congregations that if you want to have an online club, you can get this own area of yours. You can get the technique where you communicate through the headsets, and then you can invite the children to come there as a physical club also.
Did you talk at all about trying to run a church in Minecraft?
Like a service? No. Maybe not that specific, but that could be an idea.
There are some of the Scandinavian churches that have church buildings in Second Life, right? There's a Norwegian church in Second Life, and there's a Swedish church in Second Life.
And I think Finnish church also.
But you haven't talked specifically about doing the same thing in Minecraft. It's just interesting that when Second Life happened, people thought, oh, we should put a church there. And when Minecraft happened, that doesn't seem to be what anyone has talked about.
Well, in the Pisocraft world, there are several church buildings. For example, the dome from Helsinki somebody has built, but there are no congregation life within that church. So, as far as I know, at least. So. But that could, of course, be developed also. I'm going to hand out, I don't know if you want papers, but